I'm Shanay Harris. I'm a hairstylist. I've been in the industry for almost 21 years. And not only am I a hairstylist now, I'm a minister. And I also have just started my online boutique.
So I've been working with you for like quite a while now. Recently, like you said, you opened your boutique. Um, what made you open up that boutique?
Well, I've always loved clothes. And even when you're doing my videos, you see I do two or three chains because I love clothes. And I always have women say, where you get that from? And I just said, you know what, God, it's a new year. 2020 is vision. It's time for me to launch out and start an online boutique. Yes.
So do you create these outfits like by scratch, or you put them
No,
together?
no, I actually have a vendor. I have a vendor. I order the clothes, but I do, like when I upload different looks from the boutique, I also tell them how they can make that look come together. They can wear cowboy boots with particular outfit. I try to help them dress themselves, and I even have I'm hireable. I even made it to where I can actually help the women dress themselves because some women don't know how to put it together.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. We need a stylist to do all that.
Yes.
Um, so as far as like the hairstylist part, like how did you come to that? Like how'd you start that?
Actually, Mario, when I was in like the eighth or ninth grade, I started doing my hair. I started doing my own hair because back then, relaxers, which is a straightener for ethnic women, they were that's what everybody was doing. Well, my mom wouldn't let us get one, so I learned how to straighten my hair without a relaxer, and I got intrigued on doing hair. So I started from there. Started doing my hair, my friends' hair, my family's hair, and it went from there.
So since from 8 to 9 years old, you that's where you
No,
started.
eighth and ninth grade.
Oh, 8 to 9th grade
Yes.
was when you started. Gotcha,
But
gotcha.
yeah, 8, 9 years old too with my dolls. I always cut their hair and
That's where it starts. That's where it starts. Um, so you're doing the hairstylist. You now you have a boutique. Like, what's the next step that you're trying to reach for?
the next step is since I've been here in Dallas, I've been here 13 years on the 17th of this month, Mario. I moved from Abilene. I had my own salon there. Well, I haven't captured that since I've been here. So within this year, 2020, I'm gonna have my own salon again, and the boutique is gonna actually be inside the salon. It's gonna be a boutique and spa. So that is what's gonna take place this year. Yes.
Um, so for anyone else trying to do what you're doing, like, what would you recommend? How would they start? Let's say no money at all. What would be the best way for them to start to do what you're doing?
This is what it's interesting that you say that. I always tell people that being a hairstylist is a gift. Of course, if you do anything long enough, you can learn, you know, but it's a gift because it takes stamina to be in this business. It takes faith to be in this business. But the first step is knowing that, if you purpose to do it, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot of determination. But the first step is of course going to school and getting licensed, and then everything that you learn, of course, you're gonna learn out here. Faith takes faith, Mario. This is a faith walk. Anytime that you're an entrepreneur, and because you're one, this is a faith walk. Take God with you first. Pray. You know what I'm saying? See what your purpose is. Is that so many times in life I think we do things because people want us to do it, because somebody else is being blessed in that area. If See God first, that's number one. Go to school and get licensed. Learn all you can. You know what I'm saying? Go to classes, get the different techniques. Stay up on what's out there in the industry. You know,
So for that license, is that to be able to, I guess you would call it to
yes,
practice?
you have to have license to practice to do hair.
Do you know
Yes.
what the cost of that usually is, or does it run different prices?
The sad part about it is when I went to school, I paid not even $5,000. But now to go to hair school, it's like $21,000 to go to school. That's what it is, and 1,500 hours.
And that, so there they'll give you the basics of what you can do, but the creative,
The
that's all has to
creative
come.
is all in here. It's a gift. It's a gift.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So is there like any advice you can give any entrepreneur that's trying to start doing their own thing? Like, what would be the first thing like you would recommend for them to do?
First thing is you need to study. You need to really do a lot of research. You know what I'm saying? Research on how people did it. You know what I'm saying? Do your research. Write it down. Write the vision. Make it plain. Write down the things you need to do, and then start conquering it. Start conquering it, and it takes work. Nothing happens overnight. You know what I'm saying? And anything worth having is worth fighting for. And being an entrepreneurship again is a faith walk. It's a faith walk.
So with the to get licensed, you said it was around 21,000
21,000.
around there
Yeah.
now, which is a lot. So do they have any like payment plans, or you have to
Yes, you
pay
have.
everything
If
once?
you have children, of course, you can get financial aid. They do have payment plans, especially for people that have children. Yes, you can get financial aid.
Is there any? Do you have to provide your own products when you're at that school, or
See all that stuff. You know what? When we were in school, when I went to school, they didn't teach us that. But now I'm being in the industry. That's why it's important to go to the different classes and go to training and stuff because you'll learn that you can multiply your money by having your own line, by selling your own hair. You know, by adding those extra services, those add-on services. Yes. So yes.
gotcha? Okay, so 'cause I'm trying to let everyone know, okay, what they can do with minimal money. So if they're still doing the 9 to 5 and they don't have a lot of room to save money, what they could do to start saving money to go basically to the school.
Um, it's so many different schools here in the Metroplex. You know, DFW area, for instance, that'll work with you. They'll work with you if you can't get financial aid. They'll work with you when you make payments a month. Where there's a will, there's a way. Somebody will work for you. If you have a desire to go to school and better yourself, guess what? There is a way for you to do it. Whether it's financial aid or you know, a little money, paying a little money a month until you finish. There's always a way to do it.
Is there any fines like in the drone industry? If you're not licensed to fly a drone, you'll get fined. Is there a fine for if you're practicing without a
Yes,
license?
it is. It's a fine. You will get fined. Now they have passed so many laws since I went to school again. But they recently, like 3 years ago, they passed it where you can actually braid without a license. But braid means braiding. It does not mean anything else. Cutting somebody's hair, washing somebody's hair, you can actually braid now without a license. But other than that, you have to have a license and you will get fined.
And with the license, do you still need insurance in case you're to cut someone's hair wrong or something was to go wrong?
Well, of course, if you're a salon owner, of course, if you're a suite owner like I am right now at this point, it's always good to have it's always good to have insurance. But if you just renting a chair, you don't have to have that's salon owner's responsibility.
Okay, just the owner.
Yes, but you could. I mean, you always could cover
I just
yourself.
want to let like the young, because this is mainly focused for young entrepreneurs, so they're still in high school and they're trying to figure out what they want to do. Um, would you recommend like YouTube to learn some of this stuff?
YouTube is so powerful. Beyond getting your license, YouTube teaches you a lot. But I think the hands-on, going to classes is always the best training. That way you learn the proper techniques. You know what I'm saying? But YouTube, yes, it's pretty fluent these days. You can learn a lot from it. Yes.
So with the different techniques, is there's not one way to do, let's say, braiding. There's different types of braids.
That's one thing about it. When you go to school, they'll teach you a certain way, but you're gonna make it your own. Everything that you learn, even if you go pay for a $500 class, you're gonna take that thing and you're gonna make it your own. You make it your own.
So they'll teach you the basics
They'll
and
teach you
then
the basics, and then the more you do it, the more you learn how it best fits you.
how long do you think it took you? Do you do any braids?
Not like I used to,
No.
but I do. I braid for a sew in because that's where the money is.
How how hard is it to do a braid, even like the basic?
Oh, it's easy. I mean, well, some people it's not, but yeah, it's pretty easy for me. And of course, I've been doing it for years, so
Like, how did you realize that this is what you wanted to do? Because when you were little, you did
I
dolls and
played
stuff
with it.
like that. But at what age did you realize like this is what I want to
I
do?
was 27 years old, going into 28 when I moved to Abilene, and at that point, I had 3 children, and I knew a 9 to 5 job was not going to support the lifestyle I wanted to give my children. So I knew being an entrepreneur, that's where the money. Being an entrepreneur, that's where you could make money. You know what I'm saying? Not only can you make money, you can go and help other people. You know what I'm saying? You can bring them in and teach them and send them out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did it. I did it so I could be able to take care of my children.
With like other young entrepreneurs that have kids, um, like everyone says, I can't do it because I have the kids and that's big for this, and that. Like, how would what would you recommend them to do while trying to do their own thing, but also have kids, and they got to juggle both at the same time?
Well, I was blessed enough to have a mom that helped me get through school with my 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that. But again, where there's a will, there's a way. One thing about us as a people, and especially women in this field, and there's men in this field too, when you want to do something, you make it happen. You know, God can do all things. There's nothing that God can't help you do. When you put your mind to it, you're gonna execute it. You're gonna do what it takes to get there. Just having that will, the will to do it. Have a will, and you can get it done.
Like, is there any story that, like, any inspiring story that has happened in these 10 plus years that you've been in the business?
Um, it is a beautiful thing. We have so many women now that's dealing with alopecia, okay? And alopecia is male pattern baldness for women, where they bald easy, okay? To see a woman come into this salon, embarrassing shame, married women, Mariel, that don't even show their husbands their heads because they're ashamed of it, right? To see them sit in my chair, okay, and I've had a couple women to cry, to see them transform and feel like it's their hair and it looks like their hair, that is so rewarding. That's why I'm here, to make women feel more beautiful, to touch their lives. You know, while I'm touching their head, I'm speaking into their lives and making them feel more beautiful.
And where can they find you? Where can they, if they want to book an appointment, where can they reach you?
You can reach me at, let me see, how do I want to say? You can reach me on Facebook, Shanay Harris on Facebook. You can reach me on Instagram, hair by Shanay _Shanay _Harris. You can reach me at my number at 682-557-7888.